Hey, what up? What up? Hey, you don't like them old niggas. You want to get it better out here, living better. You want to get the community better. I'm the bitch that you never hate. Tell them keep on watching me while I elevate. Hey, I can go that y'all while I was sitting here. Hey, y'all like that? That's a little bit. I'll be doing a little bit over here. But hi, hello, how are you? I wrote a little bit. I wrote a little bit while I was waiting to come on. I told you I do a little rapping too. But yeah, I was playing around while I was waiting to come on live. I said, oh, this beat right here is kind of sick. Let me go ahead and write a little something right quick. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. You guys see me. I'm fine. I told you I was going to go live for you. I'm here. Hello, and hello. Let me see my mods up in here. What's up? I see KBR. I see Scorpion Miss. I see you. Who else we got? 575 Trail Rider. That's a new name. Hey, thanks for being here. Okay, so we got 2 mods. That's good. We can get through it. Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's get into it. I'm over here playing around, y'all, trying to write a damn song. Let's go. All right, y'all say, hey, CR. Hey, what's up? Move this over here. Let's move this over here, child, so I can see what's going on. All right, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Hope y'all having a wonderful Sunday. How y'all doing? This is the review for Lamh Marriage Huntsville's final, well, I'm going to say final season because I don't see this shit going no further. I really can't. I really cannot. But hey, for those of you that want to continue watching, I told you guys I will keep you updated on if somebody go to jail, something like that. I got you. Okay, any news pertaining to something like that, somebody went to jail, somebody got a DUI, I'm on it. Other than that, I don't know. But let's get into our review, child. Let's get into it. Y'all say, hey, Cameron, what's up? And what's up? All right, let's get into it. Season 9, episode 16, part 3, reunion. Out with a bang. Lamh Marriage Huntsville review, shenanigans, reads, and discussions. All right. Yes, honey. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for coming on over. All right, let's get into it. My son downstairs playing wrestling, y'all, with my husband. He down there trash talking, so y'all forgive Noah, child. Okay. Child, he be trash talking. I be like, son. All right, so let's get into it, child. Part 3, honey. Part 3 of this damn reunion. All right, so Martell makes a joke about sleeping with Trish, okay? And then saying, I ain't gonna lie, I slept with her. But then it's dead silence whenever he says that. And then he kind of turns around and says, oh, I was joking. So whole time Ken is looking at him like, excuse me? Like, I didn't think that shit was funny. Okay. So Ken says he doesn't think it's funny, like I was saying. And then Melody says to Martell, why you ain't say nothing to that man, meaning Ken, with all of that bass in his voice, meaning she punking Martell down like, nigga, you always like to argue with women. Why you ain't say something to him? A big grown ass man with muscles and all that. Saying you like to argue with women and all that. So Martell goes down the line and says that is Marceau, is Maurice, is Chris a female? Are they females? And of course he gonna argue with them. He ain't say shit to Ken, okay? Not that Ken gonna beat nobody's ass, because I heard Marquez beat his ass when they fought. But anyway, child. So Carlos, of course, he laughing so hard. Carlos is laughing so hard, he had to drop his head, child. So everybody, of course, is laughing at Martell, which then that pisses him off and gets him mad to where he starts to holler at y'all, because y'all know Martell don't like that. So Melody says that this big grown man says something to you, and you were quiet on the set. So Martell said that Ken wasn't being disrespectful, so I didn't say nothing to him. Yeah, Martell, you weren't gonna say nothing if he was disrespectful, okay? So Maurice then laughs a little bit too hard at Martell, and then Martell snaps on Maurice and says, "Damn, Maurice, why you gotta do all that?" Meaning, like, pipe it down. Why you laughing like that on camera? You supposed to be my dog. Like, why you laughing like that? So Mel is just literally messing with Martell and getting under his skin, and it's showing. Okay, he cannot keep himself together. He is going off. He's tripping out while Mel is just like literally throwing stuff at him, and everything she's throwing at him is bothering him. I was like, he's so stupid. You can't even see what she's doing to you. All right. So Carlos then says to Martell, says, do you feel like you owe Ken an apology, Martell? Then Martell's like, for what? Because y'all know his ass don't like to apologize. Carlos says, for the joke that you made with Ken and Trish. So then Maurice said, yeah, for the joke that you made. So Martell snaps on Maurice and says, you ain't say shit when Mel said that shit. So shut the fuck up while I'm talking. You know, he said, stop, shut the fuck up while I'm talking. So he snaps on him. I was like, well, damn. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little cold. So then Nell then says, stop hollering in my goddamn ear. So she done cussed Martell out. So Nell and Martell, they start arguing back and forth while she's telling him to calm his ass down. So Martell says that I'm not going to, like a female. Like, I was like, who loves to argue with a woman like that? So he gonna tell Nell that maybe she needs to move down by Maurice, where Maurice is sitting down there by Kimmy at the end. So Nell says, I ain't moving no effing where. She said, you sit over there and shut the hell up. I was like, ooh, Martell, you might want to pipe down, because I told y'all in my earlier video that Lexi, Chris Fletcher's daughter, told him, done already put it out there that Nell got hands, baby, that Nell can fight. She fight like a man. That she got the man hand. But I said, well, shit, that kind of makes sense, because when we show them feet over here on my channel, when we show them feet, I said, she damn sure got to have some man hands. If she got some feet like that, them hands got to be rough too, child. So I said, damn. If she hit you with one of them feet, you out of here. But yeah, so I was like, damn, Martell, you might want to shut up. All right, so Carlos kind of calms them down because they're going back and forth. All right, Chris, of course, says nothing, which I never understand that. How you sitting there and let a man, well, if we can call him that, another man tell your wife, no, he's not going to shut up, and no, he's not going to, you know, not stop disrespecting her in a sense, rather. And he's going to keep saying and doing what he want to do. Chris said nothing. He just sat there with like a little smirk on his face, as he always does. So Carlos then asked Martell, says, was Trish not, hold on. Oh, so Carlos then asked Martell, was Trish not enough to smash when she, when you saw her years ago? Meaning, like, was she pretty enough for you to smash her like that? So when they put the camera on Ken's face, Ken is like, Ken thinks that Trish look like Halle Berry. Ken thinks that Trish looks like Halle Berry. I'm gonna say that shit again. Because anybody that come for her looks, he gets mad. Like, if y'all follow him on Facebook and y'all look at the comments where people be talking about Chin, not Chin, well, I be calling him Chin and Ken. But when people be coming for her looks, like, he goes off. He be so damn mad. You would have thought that he was with damn Halle Berry, y'all. Like, he be going off, all right? But Ken jumps in after Carlos asked Martell, was Trish not enough to smash whenever he saw her years ago? Ken jumped in immediately and said, nah, that's a lie. Like, nah, that's a lie. She ain't ugly. Like, that's a lie. I was like, oh, shut up. If you like man-faced people, like, maybe you might need to reassess your life and what you like up over there. Nothing against it. So Ken says that Ken, of course, when he saw that Chin, he was in back then. But let's move on. So Martell then takes a moment to answer. Like, he's sitting over there looking stupid like this here. He kind of takes a moment to answer. So then Melly was like, you know what, F it, I got this. So Mel said to Chris Fletcher, says that if you said that if they saw Trish, well, she asked him if something about the conversation of Martell and Chris at the gym, where Chris told Martell about Trish, you know, this pretty girl being at the gym and that she works out, and gave Martell the information to call Trish and, you know, give the number so that he can hop up in the DMs, which is what he did. So while Mel is talking to Chris, Martell whispers to Chris and tells Chris to ignore that. I caught that. And Nell tells Chris, child, said that you don't ignore shit. You better tell the truth. I was like, for what? Are you gonna beat his ass on stage? Like, she's kind of aggressive when she said, you don't ignore shit. You better tell the truth. That's how she got that deep voice. So, child, what did Chris do, child? Well, he always gonna damn do when Nell tell him. He gonna tell the damn truth. So Chris confirms that there was a conversation with Martell and Trish, and that there was some DM, that they were in the DM. Well, Martell was in the DMs, and of course he did go to Trish did go to Martell's house, all right, or Mel's house. So Trish jumps in and says, well, we were supposed to work out at the gym. Here she go lying again. So Carlos then speaks to Trish about the difference in the gym, the weight machines, and working out at somebody's home, because he was trying to be sarcastic. Everybody starts laughing. So then Trish says that she's been in Mel's home while Martell was married. So she did confess to being in Martell and Mel's home while they were married. So then Ken whispers to Trish and says that, were they actually married? And Trish kind of says, yeah. So I was just like, nigga, you ain't ask her this at the house. How you get to the reunion and you asking her these questions when you should already know this prior to getting here? All right. So Mel is looking like, girl, bye. Like, you didn't know that they were married. Trish said she did not know that Martell and Mel were married, but then didn't she also say that Martell, that's all he talked about was Mel and Martell being back together, and that that all Martell talked about was his kids and how he missed Mel and how he missed his marriage and how he was separated. So I'm trying to figure out how you ain't know. And you also said that you went back there many times. So you knew what you were going back there for, and you weren't going to no little, what's the little thing they call it? Where you go to somebody's house where they have the little house up there, child. That's what she was saying that they initially was going to be working out at. But I was like, girl, fuck that. You was up there at that man's house and you went to his house every time. And she saw where Mel and them live. So she did co-sign that Mel and Martell did live in a very upscale neighborhood, at which we already knew that. All right. That's why Kimmy and them was acting a damn fool when they came to Mel's and she gave them that damn massage. And Kimmy got to looking around talking about, oh, you bougie. And then again, when Kimmy went to Mel's house to come and bring her that tea, she was looking around like, oh, this is nice. Okay. Because y'all know Kimmy house was in foreclosure, girl. Yeah. But anyway, so Carlos says when Martell Holt DM'd you, did you think that he wanted to work out? Or did you think that they or did you know that they were married? Of course, she said no, as I told you guys. So Carlos says, so you don't watch the show, Trish? Trish said, no, I don't watch the show. So everybody's like, girl. Tisha was like, oh. Mel was like, girl. Everybody around, even Neil was like, girl, I rolled my eyes, so my damn eyes was about to be like Bob, Sheree Whitfield's husband, Bob. My eyes almost got stuck. I was rolling my damn eyes so hard. I was like, bitch, I know you ain't sitting here lying. Of course you watched the show. You knew everybody on the cast. I already told you guys that. She already knew who Destiny was. She already knew who the Scotts were because she had been going to Black. So she absolutely watched the show. So because she knows everybody on the freaking cast. So for her to sit up there and say no, she never watched it. And then she tried to say that she didn't have time to watch it because she was going through grief. Okay, people go through grief, but then I still want to catch up on my shows. Like, is that unheard of? I'm gonna still be going through grief. I might cry a little bit. I ain't no crier, but then I'm gonna be still turning my TV on, and I'm, you ain't gonna be crying the whole time. We're gonna watch a little TV. And Love and Marriage Huntsville, I'm pretty sure you watched it. All right, so Ken says I call cap. Okay. Said I call cap because if one of my friends tell me about a nice looking girl at the gym, and I'm gonna kind of use that to lure her to come over. So Tisha and Marcel kind of look at each other like, that's what we do behind the scenes. We lure people through the DMs too. Okay. I was just like, they had this weird stare between the two of them. I was like, ooh, that's that swinger stare. Let me leave y'all alone, child. Anywho, Carlos mentions the argument with Chen and Ken, child, about Martell living rent-free in their mind. And Ken says that Trish was trying to piss him off when they had that conversation. Ken goes on to say that it was before him, so he really don't care. And Trish still never told him, of course, the truth. Never told him all of the truth. So he was kind of worried about that. But my thing is, why do you want to be with somebody who you don't fully trust? Why do you want to be with someone who you don't fully trust? Every time he asked Trish something, she beat around the bush. She give you the long answer around, and she lies by omission. That's a thing. That's a real thing, to lie by omission. Like, if somebody's asking you a question, you don't want to tell the answer, just say, I don't want to talk about it. Or that was before me and you. That's how you shut that down. Because really, kind of don't owe an explanation if it was before you guys. But respectfully, if you guys are going to hang in the same circles, it would be nice for you to give him a heads up and be like, I did get my back blued out a few times, before you came into the picture, and that person that blued my back out was Martell. Like, you could have said that. But anywho, let's move on. So Ken says that he don't. Well, whoever said it. So Martell then says that he only had an issue with people continuing to talk about the topic with he and Trish. And he goes on to say that he and Trish actually never did nothing, but the more people talked about it, he just kind of fed into it, and he just kind of started throwing jokes in there to make people think that something happened. I still don't believe it, because what was the purpose of her continuing to come to your house over and over? Because she said she came multiple times. So what was the point of her continuing to come multiple times if, one, you never needed her to work out? Two, y'all never did something. So what were y'all doing? The first time you said y'all talked and looked at TV and sipped wine. So what happened next? Because you don't have to be attracted to a person to sleep with them. We know that with Martell. I mean, damn. Look at the chick with the upside. What's the girl's name? Melnika. Not that she's an ugly girl, but I'm like, damn, Martell, he really don't have a type. I want to say that Melody was probably his upgrade of all the women he's ever been with, which is why he won't leave her alone. Melody was probably his only upgrade in the type of woman that he ever dated. But then he tried to throw some slick shade in another interview, and I didn't like that. She said, yeah, I didn't really think she was fine like that. Nigga, you thought she was fine. You think she fine now. That's why you want to move on. Anyway, so let's get into this clip, child. Let's get into this clip, Lord. Because y'all know I like to play the clips because I have them, child. So y'all can get a visual of what had happened, okay? Let's get into this visual, child. All right, and here we go.
Do you find that funny, Ken?
That's not funny. Here's my whole thing with it. Like I told her before, it was way before me. The problem I had with her is the omitting, and with him, stuff like that. Like making little, innuendo. People take that and they be like, he's telling the truth.
Did you feel like Martell was trying to insinuate to the world that...
You ain't got nothing to say to him? That man right there?
Martell.
That man right there said he don't like that. You ain't got nothing to say to that man sitting right there? Because you argue with all the females. So you ain't got nothing to say. So you don't have nothing to say to that man right there?
Is Maurice a female?
I'm just asking. I mean, because he had a lot of bass in that voice and
No,
he ain't say nothing.
no. Listen, it's fine. Okay, I'm not going to let you gaslight anything. If he was disrespectful, I would say something, but he's never been disrespectful. And it's cool.
And you was quiet on the set.
Damn, Maurice, why you gotta...
She made a good joke.
That ain't a good point. It's because he's not disrespectful.
It was a joke.
And when I do say I do feel that. So if I was in his shoes, I would say the same thing. So let me ask you this. Do you feel like you owe Ken an apology because you have made tons of jokes? Oh, like what? Give me one. Okay.
You just made a joke.
When Melody's saying something, y'all ain't saying shut the when I'm talking to you.
That's not true.
That's my goddamn ear. That's not true.
That's not true.
Your ass always down.
I'm not going to.
Well, stop hollering my damn ear.
Well, you might need to go switch sleeps with Maurice then. Well, hush, stop talking to me.
You just sit over there and just shut the hell up.
Martell, hey, Fletcher, I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, Martell.
Nail, I apologize. Okay.
There we go.
I think
Nail about to put that elbow across that lip.
is this. Why did you feel the need to intimate that you did not know who Trisha was in the beginning? She looked different from when I met her years ago. You said that
That chin grew by 4 more inches. I agree, Martell. That's probably why you didn't know who the hell she was.
Trisha was not hot enough for you to sleep with when you first met her.
No, that's a lie.
You did say that.
Oh. No, that's a lie.
Is that true?
Hey, Chris, did Martell ask you, was there anybody in the gym that she was working out in that you could send him information about, and you sent him a or you told him Trisha's name and he went and found her on social media, and you like, damn, Martell, how you do that fast? What the happened or not?
I was working out in the gym, and Martell and I were having a conversation on the phone, and he did ask, was any females in there? What I told Martell was, yes, there's one walking by right now. She's always in the gym. I told him her name. That was all I did.
And then, Martell, you took it upon yourself to go on Instagram and find her. Of course. And then you slid in her DMs. Of course. And then you invited her to your home to work out.
No. We supposed to have worked out at a gym.
Because you also said you didn't remember whether it was a gym in a house. Because, gyms have weight machines. They have sanitizer and also have workout benches. And a house normally has a kitchen with a couch, a lazy boy.
Well, see, when he sent me the address, I thought it was going to a clubhouse out there. Because the neighborhood, when I Googled the address, seemed like a nice ass neighborhood. So I'm like, and I guarantee you there is a clubhouse out there, right?
It is.
And I train people at clubhouse right now.
So you admit that you went inside of Mary's man home. And at this time, this show has been on for 7 years. This being a small town. When a Martell Holt DMs you, real talk, between us girls, did you really think that he wanted to work out with you being a female trainer?
Well, I didn't know Martell's character. And at the time...
No. Did you know Martell was married to Melody?
I didn't know any knowledge of their marriage until he told me at the house.
You never watched the show?
I did not.
Look at everybody on the cast.
Is there anything on TV in Huntsville?
They all know each other.
Let me
I
not
personally
say
have
that.
never watched it.
They all know each other. I done told y'all. I showed y'all screenshots of conversations of Destiny having a conversation with Trish. Tisha also had a conversation with Trish all the way back to, 2022? Yeah. Y'all knew each other. Oh, they knew each other. So,
You're a man.
But see, I was going through a lot. At that moment, it was a lot of, let me just say, death going on.
Ken, do you feel that Martell set her up to be seen as a loose woman?
100%. And I think it's cap that he didn't call her over there for other intentions. If one of my homies hit me up and like, hey, man, there's this pretty beautiful woman. She goes to the gym and I go research her. If I know she's a trainer, yeah, I may use that to lure her over, but my intentions ain't training.
Period.
We saw in the...
I'm going to say this. Ken indirectly called Trisha Lamh on the stage. Did anybody catch that besides me? Ken indirectly, once again, called Trish ass a lie on the stage once again. First of all, you already lied and said you ain't know nothing about Mel and Martell being married. There's no damn way because Huntsville is not that big. Melody and Martell was going around. Well, Mel was doing speaking engagements. Martell was with her. They were on the news. Like, you cannot tell me you did not know about the two of them in Huntsville. They were the talk of Huntsville. If Ariana knew who the hell they were, you knew who the hell they were. If you knew who Destiny was, then you knew who Martell was. If you knew who Tisha and Marceau was, then you damn sure knew who Mel and Martell. Like, stop it. Y'all, this is so stupid. The reason why Trish always like to use this grieving. I was grieving. That's okay, girl. You know, nothing helps you get over grief like a little mush in the back of your head into that pillow, girl, when he behind you. Nothing makes you get over some grief like that. All right, it help the grief along. Martell got behind you with that hook and the curve and mushed your head in that damn pillow and wore your ass out over there, blew your damn back out. And that's probably why you don't remember. I don't know. I mean, shit, he do have 5 kids, so he kind of do know what he's doing. But anywho, let's continue, child.
In the season finale that you two had a very intense argument.
Yeah.
She said that Martell is the problem that you have with her. It has nothing to do with her.
She was literally trying to piss me off. She has to go tit for tat. If I say something to piss her off, she gonna say something to piss me off. She almost like she gonna low blow every time.
Where you pointing at, bro?
She blowing all right.
Where you pointing at, Mel?
She gonna low.
She be blowing all right.
She gonna low.
That Melody or Marceau?
Marceau. She gonna try to pull it out of you. And here's the thing. At the end of the day, like I said, it would have been before me. It was the fact that, one, she didn't tell the truth when I asked multiple times. And then when it actually came out, she still kind of like beat around the answer around the truth.
Ken, do you trust Trisha?
Hell no.
I 100% trust her. No, now I know she has a weird way of doing things, a weird way of communicating.
Like telling the truth?
No. She just like I said, we've been together 3 years. That was the only thing that I've ever known for her to be not tell me.
Do you find that funny, Ken?
Let me plot twist. Plot twist. If she will cheat on her husband to be with you, Ken, you don't think she'll cheat on you? It's in her. It's who she is as a person. Okay. If she would cheat on her husband, who is still her husband to this day, because they're still not divorced. If she would cheat on her husband and hop in the DMs to holler at you and call you chocolate or sexy chocolate, whatever she was calling you, she gonna cheat on your ass too. Your turn is coming. People got to understand how you get them is how you lose them. You trying to force this girl into marrying you, thinking that that's going to give you a prize or that's going to give you some type of ownership over her. You're going to be heartbroken out this bitch. You're going to be brokenhearted like Wanye Moore and Brandy out this bitch. You're going to be in the fetal position somewhere crying because Trish done played your ass like she did Marquez. Because Marquez was saying he slept upstairs for a little bit. And he didn't even know that he and Trish, that Trish had even stepped out and started seeing somebody else until he saw some messages on her Instagram. So she's very sneaky. Trish is very sneaky. And she's a very good liar. Because she's able to tell, not for me, I always can look through the lie, but she's a very good liar and she's a very manipulative liar because she can tell that lie and she tell it so good to where then she gets mad and I see a pattern with her. She'll tell that lie and then when you press on it, she'll get mad and act like she about to snap on you so you'll let it go. When the whole time she knows she was on some bullshit. Okay? Ain't nobody scared of you, girl. Let's get on to the next topic. Okay? Girl, bye. All right, so Marquez is introduced to the stage after this, at which he says that he is thankful to be at the reunion, child, with his gray suit looking like his ass is one of the shylights. I was like, what Marquez doing with all that ass as a man? Did y'all see that? Bro got hips and all in them damn pants. I was like, where you get them damn pants from? Marquez had too much ass and hips in them damn pants. I couldn't get around that. I was just like, bro, from the top of your head to like behind your ear, you all right. But when you going down, I was just like, oh, you got too much hips. What is it with men in Huntsville with all these damn hips? Did y'all see that? Anywho, let's move on. Let me get back to my screen, child. They got a lot of hips. All right, so Ken, of course, is staring Marquez down. Now, I told you guys September the 19th was when the divorce papers were initially filed. That's 2024 to be exact. And they're still not divorced, all right? They're still not divorced. Marquez is saying that he actually signed, and they also had a notary that signed as well. But Marquez and Trish, y'all know they married in 2006. Marquez moved to Atlanta away from Trish in 2021 of October. 2017, Marquez says that Ken was sending Trish messages saying that he wanted to lick her like a lollipop. So this bitch been on her mess. 2017, she was out here having messages, inappropriate conversations with Ken, while she was married. Okay, so that's a hot ass mess. Let's go ahead and let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. My son is going off down there. Child. All right, let's get it. All right, so let's go.
Anybody that says that they want to be this bonus dad, this father, does not talk about monetary value, my guy. I'm always gonna be their father.
You haven't though.
They will
you haven't done.
Will never.
Name a time we give you money. We give you money.
What have you given me?
You borrow money from your son. Bro, you're a bum.
You can call me.
I see Martell look up like, that's my word. That's what they call me. Martell look like, that's what everybody calls me, a bum. And his head was down the whole time until Ken said, you're a bum. Martell was like, oh, you told me.
Whatever you want. But Trish, don't sit here and exclude all of the 15, 16, 17, 18 years that I had with our children and me and you before he came. Don't sit here and act like none of that existed.
What is the status of your divorce?
It's filed. It's filed, yes.
I ain't seen no paperwork. That's still my wife.
Well, you got to go.
Well, you had 30 days, buddy, and if you didn't get the situation
that's fine.
done,
I'm good. I hope you pay for it.
I definitely did because you couldn't afford it.
I mean, you don't know none of my status, my guy.
Sure. Brother, I have no beef with you in real life.
I have beef with you in real life. Like, this is not reality. This is reality TV, but this is real life. I have no beef with you.
This is all I want. As the mother and the father of
You're not a father. You're not a father. You're a bonus guy.
Marquez,
you spend time with him.
You would want somebody in your children's life that doesn't want to take care of them?
I don't have respect for him, ever.
Okay, so Marquez.
You know why?
Kimmy, shut your ass up, okay? Shut up, child. Didn't your baby daddy have to take your ass to child support court? And then you try to tell Melody, why would you change your kid's name? Because you don't have the same last name as your children. Who gives a fuck? I don't think the kids even want Martell's last name. But in this situation here, Ken keeps overstepping his boundaries by saying the mother and the father. You're not the father. You're the boyfriend, nigga. You moved in. Nobody told you to go in there and pay the light bill, gas bill, everything, pay. Nobody told you to do that. Okay? Nobody told you to go and buy him a car. Nobody told you to do all those things. It's like you want a pat on the back. Obviously, you're probably going to do more for the kids because you're in the house with them. If Marquez is out of the house, obviously he is. You're living there. If the kids need something, you're going to be the go-to person because you're there. But don't discount him, meaning Marquez, as the father. That's disrespectful, and he keeps reminding you of that. That's why y'all fought the last time. And he knew he was wrong because he ran and grabbed a pow-pow. How you going to grab a pow-pow when this man comes to see his kids, and then you get on TV talking about he don't come and see his kids, he don't do nothing for his kids, when you threatening this man with a whole fucking weapon? Like, what is that? Nigga, your balls is smushed to the gods. You can't have kids. Let's just be 1,000. Your balls is smushed to the gods, okay? You can't have kids. You have a pattern of behavior from running from house to house to house and calling other people kids your kids. You might want to go get checked out, or maybe stop smoking so much of them trees and figure out why you can't have kids. Or maybe you might be taking some of them good old pills while you in the gym doing this shit. So you're so focused on muscles when your little muscle milk ain't coming through down there. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. You mad at Marquez because the nigga can produce kids and you can't. So you come in there and you look at his kids who look just like him. Marquez kids look just like him. Now, the daughter do have the mama chin, all right? Granted, she do. But that daughter looks just like Marquez with Trish chin. That son looks just like Marquez. So when you see them, you still see Marquez. So the nigga ain't going nowhere. Even if you marry Trish, you gonna still see Marquez. And he gonna still get visitation because those are his children. And I think that Trish is playing Ken because the divorce is still not finalized. Now they said 30 days. After 30 days, it should have automatically been gone through, meaning they're divorced. Trish did a little switcheroo, I found out, on the divorce papers where she did not list she and Marquez's kids. They have 2 kids, a daughter and a son. So why weren't these kids mentioned on there? I feel like she was trying to stall the divorce because she doesn't want it. And Marquez said it on here, and it bothered Ken when he said it. I feel like Trish don't really want a divorce. And now that we found out that she just came out to say that the nigga was verbally and emotionally abusive towards her, I can see that because whenever she talked, he always pipe her down and put his hand on her leg, like don't say nothing. Like she has every right to defend herself. This don't have shit to do with you. Matter of fact, when they talking, your ass shouldn't even be on the stage. This is between the 2 of them. That's his wife. I don't give a fuck if you do live there. I don't care how much dick you give her, morning, noon, night, breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch. That's still his fucking wife until the judge say, pow. You pressed, nigga. Like a fresh pair of jeans out of cleaners. You are pressed. That nigga still got a hold on your woman. And she playing the fuck out of both of y'all. And I wouldn't be surprised if she was still giving that nana up to that nigga right across the way. I wouldn't be surprised. She gave it to Martell. She probably giving it to him. When your ass is on the road, he probably coming up and through there and still getting that nana. And I'm just going to be 1,000 out. Yeah, I said it. No allegedly needed. No allegedly needed. Because that's how hoes roll. Let's move on though.
Because I have a power discernment and I have God in me. And God told me that this man right here.
Are we there yet?
I've been here 3 years and your lives are amazing.
I have the audio of him telling me that I'm not. Can we play the audio again saying that the DNA don't make you a father?
But no, DNA don't make.
Martell, why you looking down like, no, he don't have audio? Nigga, you got audio on everybody. Pick your head up because you stay recording people. I know he ain't got his head down like he disgusted because somebody got audio on somebody. That's your shit, Martell.
A father takes care of the kid.
Bro, are you serious? DNA don't make me a father?
No. You might want to sit down.
No, I don't have to sit down.
Nah, you might want to stand up. Okay, because when a person stand up on you, that means they want some. He telling you come and get this work, but you still sitting down. We already heard you and got your ass tossed up like a salad before. Anyway, okay, the man stood up to let you know I ain't scared of you. I don't care if you go to the gym 365 days in a damn year. Okay, we don't give a hot damn balling damn about you going to no gym and
for nothing, bro. I'm not gonna do nothing. This is real life, bro.
I'm trying to.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down. But y'all gonna stop playing with me.
I'm asking you questions so that you can finally have the floor to answer them.
But y'all not listening to me.
I'm
giving you the answer and y'all still telling me that I'm basically wrong.
No one is telling you you're wrong. Marquez, I want to talk to you about this. The way this works is we ask questions, you answer, and there are rebuttals. The beauty of this platform is for people to sometimes look at themselves and say, you know what? I can do better. I want you to have the opportunity to be heard. That's the only reason why you're here. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. So you have a crush on Melody?
I wouldn't call it a...
Carlos is trying to change the atmosphere between the 2 of them because he see it about to go somewhere. Now he's bringing up Melody because he knows that's going to change his direction and his tone in terms of what's going on right now. Okay.
Crush, I would say I have more of an admiration.
You want to take Melody out on a date?
Man, honestly, I'd rather get to know her as a person and more as a business side. I'm not really interested in dating.
When it comes to Marquez, I agree with what he said, which is admiration. He always said, I want to talk about some business.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the same thing Martell did with inviting her over to work out. It's the same type of situation.
Eddie Levert, sit your ass back. Ken, a.k.a. Eddie Levert Jr., sit your ass back. Why is you cock blocking? Why do you care? If he do want to take Mel on a date, why the fuck do you care? He ain't thinking about Trish. You should be happy he want to take Mel on a date if that's what he wants to do. His attention ain't on Trish no more. And I know Trish feels away because that's why she was coming so hard at Mel before at Nell's little thrifty little party that Destiny put together because he brought them damn flowers to Melody's event. Look at Martell. You know he feel away. He don't want to show it though. He don't want to show it that Melody is getting some type of attention from any type of man. So he gonna sit there with this fake ass smile on his face. But bottom line is, I don't know what the fuck Ken is even talking for. You always say you don't have a problem with Marquez, but it seems like you do. It seems like you have this complex, okay, that he finer than you. It's like you've been sizing this man up and you've been looking at him like, damn, you know Trish is still attracted to his ass. So every opportunity that you get, Ken, you always try to be throwing digs at Marquez, and the shit don't ever land. And you look stupid as fuck and desperate and obsessed and not even really in that order.
Situation, like he's using your powers to get
Well,
to you.
it's not the same thing.
Are you a
'cause I haven't
simp for
gone.
even
So
like
there's a
saying that, bro?
difference.
What is you saying? Like, you think that's cool because your girl with Martell?
Even if they did, it was before me, so
Bro,
it doesn't matter.
But she lied to you.
If it don't matter, then why you still mad?
That's
She
cool.
playing your face.
You're lying right now.
She don't even want to marry you, bro.
Okay.
She really doesn't.
Is there a reason why you haven't signed the divorce papers yet?
What do you mean? I'm the one that presented the divorce papers on
Did you
camera.
counter? Did you? Has he signed the papers?
Yes.
He haven't signed the papers.
This boy just caps.
Papers
he just
are signed.
lies.
I did.
He
Papers are
lies.
signed. She signed them. She got them notarized, and it's been filed.
Okay.
Your signature's on the paper that she signed.
Yes.
No.
Would you-
Okay. Okay.
Deacon DUI. Now, you ain't tried not one case. You ain't even tried a case of a dog that got hit trying to get across the fucking street. Why is you even talking? Where was your signature? Nigga, where was your eyes? Where was your good eyes when you ran into that pole that night that you got that DUI? Don't be asking somebody questions like you an attorney. Don't be playing attorney now, Deacon DUI. See how he jumped in there and want to be attorney from your little non-accredited school? Shut your ass up, Maurice.
Is it Trisha?
No.
Johnny Croc.
Are you able to get a divorce without his signature?
Well, I filed it a while back.
In the state of Alabama, you get 30 days, my boy. If you ain't doing 30
Boy, let's move on. So anyway, of course, Ken does not understand what a bonus dad means. He thinks that he just moves into women's house to have kids and he just automatically becomes the dad. The nigga think his name is on the birth certificate and everything. You are wrong, sir. Okay, you are wrong. You're wrong with your musky ass lace front. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. All right. I don't think their ass gonna get divorced now, especially that it said that the two of them not together no more, Ken and Chen, child. Maybe they're not gonna go through with the divorce because I don't think Trish wanted that shit in the first place. But anyway, yes, Deacon DUI, child. That's who his ass is. He gonna forever be that. It's forever, like Mel said, forever up and stuck till death do us part. I love that shit. All right, so Carlos, child. Carlos is out here trying to start the mess. It's so crazy how he likes to start the mess and then he tries to calm the drama. Like, you can't do both. Pick one, Carlos. You cannot calm the drama and start the bullshit at the same time. You already knew the two of them was gonna be going at it, but because he needed them ratings, he already know how far to go, and he know to go stand up because he know that Marquez probably gonna run over there and kick his ass in the damn chest like Mortal Kombat on this bitch. And I'm gonna be over here hollering, finish her, because the nigga act like a bitch. But anyway, let's continue. All right, y'all play Mortal Kombat. I still play that. When they say finish her, that should be so funny. Run over there, kick the nigga in the forehead, put a Nike print across his damn forehead. I'll be like, finish her. That's what Ken ass need. He think his ass so tough, like somebody scared of his ass. Eddie Jr., sit your ass back, okay? All right, so let's continue. Somebody say I love that game. Me too. I still get down there trying to be on this shit here. I do. I be down there talking junk. I do. All right. So Marquez, honey, Marquez is in his damn feelings. He's saying that he just wanted a business situation with Melody. He's saying that he's going to keep everybody updated, child, in terms of he and Melody doing business together. They may do some big, good business together because I hear that he used to really be the shit back then. He just kind of, lost his way whenever he and Trish broke up. But he was that dude back then, and he got a little coin on him now, so it's not like he's trying to get with Mel for her money. Because I hear he got his own damn money. So I don't know what the hell Ken and him on here talking about. I gave you money. What you need to give him money for when the nigga got more money than you? And word on the street is you can't even go get no money because your little weed stash done been confiscated, and you can't go back over to Royd, as the old people call it, because your ass is on fucking probation. So you might want to sit back and be quiet, child. If you want to call cap, I call that cap. All right. So let's continue. All right. So let's get into. I think this is the next one. Let's see. Yeah.
I want to start out with the biggest question that everybody on social media has. It appears that when you and Trisha went through a dark place in your marriage, you decided to pack up, move to Atlanta, and not be at home present with your kids?
No, that's not true. I've always been present in my children's life. There's some underlying issues between me and Ken that has alienated me, ostracized me from being the father that I've always been and still am.
What has alienated you from being there for your kids?
Do tell.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, you, Ken.
Did I play that one already? Well, I feel like I heard that already. Did I play that one already, y'all? Why I'm tripping?
You, Trish, have alienated me, ostracized as far as trying to exclude me from, let me speak, exclude me from certain situations.
What year did you and Trish get married?
In 2006.
So you got married in 2006. When did you pack up your bags and move to Atlanta?
October 2021.
October 2021. Is that true, Trisha?
But he wasn't staying there. He had an address there.
Who had an address?
Was in and out at Fran's house. His name was on the lease, but he wasn't there.
but Ken was also saying that he wanted to lick you like a lollipop in 2017, and we was good.
Dude, are you serious?
You want to know something? Since you want to sit on here and talk about being ostracized, and you weren't going to be able to spend time with your son on your for your birthday. I let your son drive my car to Atlanta so that he could spend time with you.
Okay, and
I sit up here all the time trying to constantly have your back by making sure your kids want to talk to you. Your kids want to spend time with you.
How many times have you seen your kids since Melody Mimosas? 3
You're
times.
the bonus guy.
3
You
times.
need to be bonusing for her as a mother, and you need to stop playing like you were my kids' parents and, and their father.
That is the most idiot
no, it's
statement
not,
you can make.
because you can't have kids. You don't understand what it means.
This is what men do. This is what you.
Let's start with the definition of a man, because money does not make you a man.
Her kids were in a package deal.
Bro,
her kids were a part of the deal.
You don't have to do anything.
Co-parenting with 2 narcissists or never.
Oh,
Bro, y'all you learn the narcissist word and just.
I talk to my kids daily.
It sounds like long as you're talking to them on the phone, then you're in their life. Do you pay for dance?
Do you pay for dance? Did you pay for that ponytail? Sit your ass back, Kimmy. Where your baby daddy at? Why he ain't never been on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Why we ain't never heard of Jalen's dad? Now that's making me want to go pull that nigga up. Now that's making me feel real nosy. Y'all know how I am when I get nosy. I'm going to have to go find out who Kimmy's baby daddy is. Jalen, who your daddy? Because we need to find out. Because all of a sudden, when you got your ass on Messy Monday, you want to get up there talking about I went through the same thing that Mel went through. I went through, a man trying to take my child away. And nobody asked you shit. You ain't said nothing the entire season. Now you want to sit up and give somebody parental advice? When you let a nigga move in your house and you put his name on your house when your son should have been on your house and put your son out on the street. Did she not do that? Bitch, shut up. How you gonna give him some parental advice when you let a broke down 196 credit score having biatch right here? Nigga sitting up here with these Prince boots on, trying to tell somebody, what? Maurice sitting up there with them damn Prince boots on, like his ass about to start singing until the end of time. Kimmy, you don't need to tell nobody shit. Because you let Maurice put your son out. So he wouldn't be able to run and tell you what time Maurice come in at night. That's what that shit is. He made you put your son out while he moved his son in and made you a fucking babysitter. Fuck out of here. And then, y'all see y'all putting it in, then told you to roll over and take it. Girl, shut your ass up with them cheap ass shoes on.
You pay for school, you pay for clothes.
What else
can
you talk to
and
provide life for? And if he's not providing monetary value, who has to do it?
I want to start out with the biggest question that everybody...
Y'all my screen with that bullshit. All right, let me get back to my main screen. They done piss me off. Kimmy always jumping in somebody else's shit and knowing her life is all busted. You had that much energy toward that foreclosed house y'all just had to move up out of with that quick sale. Yeah, we said it. You had that much energy, your ass would have had to move. Anywho, fucking around with Maurice and his broke down ass. Anyway, damn, the nigga do got on Prince boots. Y'all saw them boots. Y'all saw them boots. Them boots was wrong, okay? I don't know where the fuck he was going in boots. Nigga, all he needed was a fan. What's that song? Where them fans at? That nigga need a fan. Where them fans? He had on his damn boots up in there, bitch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He on that shit. I got my boots on the ground. You know that shit in there at the damn reunion. Sit your ass down, Maurice. Shut up. All right, so Carlos. That shit's so stupid. All right. That nigga wore his boots to the reunion. Was it raining that day? Maurice, was it raining that day? I know your legs was sweating like hell up there. Anyway. Yeah, dig if you will, the picture. Hey, come on, Prince. Nigga up there on his purple rain bullshit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maurice, I gotta see these boots one more time, y'all. What the hell? Maurice, oh nah, damn, I gotta look at the whole video. Maurice, you in these damn boots. I cannot. Who dressed you? Maurice put the boots on. Maurice, I'm gonna kill him with these boots. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go out here and kill him with these fucking boots. This nigga came out there click-clacking like hell. Maurice came out there click-clacking like hell with them damn tap dancing boots on. Maurice, what the hell? Sir, no sir, okay. Damn ankle boots, them Mary J. Blige boots. Boom, boom, boom. Love no limit out there, bitch. Baby, there's no need to worry. As far as I can clear the recall. That's Maurice out there on stage. Nigga done did a whole Mary J. Blige concert in them damn boots. Nigga, get out of here. Ooh, that's so funny. All right, let's move on. Nigga got on the Mary J. Blige specials. All right. Yes, child. All right, so Carlos says to Marquez, of course, to keep him updated, child. Did I have no? Oh my God, he must be losing. My son must be losing, child. He is losing it down there. All right, so let's see. Okay, yeah. We got to play this one because this is where Marquez gives Mel the flowers and Martell over there, child. All you could hear was them damn threads popping out the back of them pants, baby, because he was releasing them ass cheeks over there. He was trying to relax and not be mad at Mel over there getting them damn flowers. And he got real nervous when Marquez got on that one knee, child. Them threads were busting out the back of that $18 suit Martell had on when Marquez got on that one knee.
My only concern for you, Marquez, honestly, is not this couch. My only concern for you is you and your kids. And I really want you to be able to feel that you're able to be them for them. That's it. And please keep us updated whenever you and Melody have that business meeting.
Oh, definitely. And I have multiple opportunities, Melody. Shout out to you. I want to give you a flowers in front of everybody.
Come on.
So like, regardless of
Hey, listen, he's a scammer. Don't give him too much info.
Hey, don't talk.
Look at the cock blocker right here. Why do you care, nigga?
Hey, you don't have no issues, right? Oh, no. All right, Melody, I would like to give you
First of all, why you ask him? That ain't her husband no more. Nigga, just walk past him and go give her the flowers.
the flowers because
He's a scammer. Don't give him too much
you see,
info.
not these. I give you some new ones. But all I want to say is, Melody, I would like to give you your flowers now.
Come on.
I would also like to set up a meeting so we can talk about some business opportunities so we can continue to move forward and get back to the business.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the business. Let's get back to the business.
Y'all gonna all be all right.
Hey, I never met you, but I'm gonna show you much love and respect.
Look at these hips, Lord. Did he get a BBL with his check from Love Marriage Huntsville, child? He done ran down there and got on the table down there with Dr. Curves down there in Atlanta. Dr. Curves done put that ass up on him. Damn, I don't like no man with that much booty.
Don't let this clown fool you. And I promise you, if she came to the house, she wasn't working out.
My only concern for you, Mark.
That's too much ass in them pants. Is there any more room in them jeans? Well, ain't that what Gene Wine said? Damn. Is there any more room in them damn church pants? Marquez, damn. Lord. All right, so Marquez, of course, he shouts out Melody Cherie, and he says that he wants to publicly give her flowers. Child, he gonna give her flowers. It's gonna be a whole damn funeral room of flowers up in that bitch if you leave it to him, because he gonna give you some damn flowers, okay? All right, so Carlos, of course, he gets up and he gives them the flowers. You guys can see, We're moving on. I don't care about that no more. Y'all, he had a lot of ass in the pants. Of course, I don't know why he had asked Martell that. Okay, so next set. Let's get to the next set because we're gonna skip ahead. So next set, Sunny joins the girls on stage. She's checking herself in her phone to make sure she is flawless, and she was. All right, she was serving the girls. I was like, yes, okay. So now they're getting ready to talk about the girls' trip. All right, they're getting ready to talk about the girls' trip. This is where Ronnie, aka Destiny, with her crazy ass, she about to act crazy real quick. All right, we're gonna talk about that right quick. All right, let me get to my next time. All right, so let's get there. All right, so Carlos mentions the girls' trip in St. Thomas with the girls. Production shows the girls going through the house, looking for their rooms. Of course, Nell loud as hell, per usual, hollering about, where's my room at? Where my name tag at? Y'all know Nell, child. So Tisha and Kimmy, of course, they're disliking their room. Tisha saying it is very disrespectful in terms of how Melody chose their rooms. Melody tells the girls before on the beach, they showed when the girls are on the beach, Melody tells the girls that before Judas betrayed Jesus for a piece of silver, that he sat down and ate with them. All right, so then Tisha then asks Destiny while they're out in the water in the beach, says that Mel and hold on. Oh, no. So while they're at the table, rather, where Tisha is asking Destiny and Mel if they have any issues that they need to discuss. All right. She already know what they had to discuss. We already talked about that because she and Destiny had already had a conversation in the house when Destiny arrived at the house, because Tisha came and caught her up on everything that was said in terms of Melody saying fuck Destiny. She didn't want nothing to do with Destiny. So when she said that, Tisha was trying to, I guess, push that narrative out there to open up the conversation for the two of them to go back and forth, because that's what her messy ass like. All right. So Mel says that she has a problem with Destiny posting her children. All right. And Destiny says that Melody and Ariane were actually friends, and that she was actually letting Martell cheat in peace. And Melody was like, excuse me, bitch, no. All right. What personality you talking from? Because that's a mother and lie. All right. So Carlos then says that raise your hand if you had fun on the girls' trip. Okay. So he's asking all the ladies, because at this point they removed all the guys from the stage. They're just only talking to the ladies at this point. So Carlos goes down the line and he asks all the girls. Okay. Y'all already going. Y'all said yes. So the ones that said yes was Sunny said yes, she enjoyed the girls' trip. Kimmy said she enjoyed the girls' trip. Trish said she enjoyed the girls' trip. Tisha said yes, she enjoyed. Of course, Melody raised her hand. The ones that said no was Nell and Destiny. Nell, I feel like she couldn't be her best mentor, so she didn't have enough fun. And Destiny, she didn't get to smash Mel, so of course she didn't have the fun she thought she was gonna have when her ass touched down. All right. So Tisha then says, Nell, you didn't have fun? Whenever Nell was like, no, I didn't have fun. So Nell was like, it was a lot, more than what I'm kind of used to when I go on vacation. What you like to do? Fight when you go on vacation? Like, what you like to do? Get you a drink and fight and be loud? Anyway, so Carlos then says that he enjoyed every single minute of them having a girls' trip. And I was like, yeah, probably Destiny yelling at Melody, because he loved to see shit like that. All right, so then Tisha said, well, not them damn rooms. I didn't like that. Okay, so she's still on that. Okay. And when your ass went to the DR on vacation, your room in the DR was worse than the damn room that Melody had for you and Kimmy and Destiny. The room was hella small in the DR where you guys were down there swinger, in the pool down there where you went live, and that's where we found out y'all were swingers. That room was hella small, but then you on the show talking about, oh, this room is small. I don't have no space to move around, and the closet is so small. Girl, the room was small there too. All right. Well, Sunny said, well, girl, I loved my room. All right. So Tisha said, of course you did. Because Sunny had her own room. So Sunny didn't have to share. All right. So Carlos then says to Melody, says that this is the first ever girls' trip on this show. Was there any pressure to please everybody? So Melody says, of course. Says that I wanted everybody to be happy. Says that we did have a lot of fun. Said we had a chef. And everything was top notch. And, according to what we saw, it was very nice. Okay. All right, so Carlos then says to Tisha, says that, do you agree, Tisha? Tisha says, well, overall, it was a good trip, minus the room situation. We should have got better rooms, period. Okay, and I got to say it in thick tongue. We could have had better rooms, period. Okay. Carlos said, because you guys are OGs. And Tisha says, I mean, yeah, says that Mel show us how she really feel about us, and we got the worst wounds from everybody, I was like, okay. We got the worst wounds from everybody on the trip, okay? We got the worst wounds. I was like, what is that? I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so Kimmy says, you know Kim was going to say something. Overall, honey. She said, overall. I was like, what is that? You mean armor all? Oh, no. Let me stop. All right, so Kimmy says, well, we were filming, with Melody in the background, in the backyard on this show for nothing, like for nothing. And because Melody wanted to pursue a TV show, I felt like it was very like disrespectful or whatever. I was like, girl, you ain't brought shit to the show since you stepped foot on this bitch. Like, why are you mad? You should be glad to go on a trip because Maurice don't take your ass nowhere anyway. All right? He don't take you nowhere anyway. So anywhere you get to go, girl, for free, shut your ass up and just go. Like, girl, if you had to sleep in the fucking mailbox at that point, just get your ass in, get your blanket and open the mailbox, get your ass in there, close that bitch and go to fucking sleep. Like, Maurice don't take you. Like, how long did you have to ask Maurice to take you on your damn honeymoon? Like, damn. Y'all was married only 145 years before he decided to take your ass on a fucking honeymoon. But you get a free trip to go to damn St. Thomas and you mad over a fucking room that you're not going to really stay in anyway? You're not going to stay in the room. When I'm on vacation, I'll be staying in my room like that unless I'm going to take a quick little nap, wash up right quick. I'm out and about shopping, eating, like all of that. Girl. Anyway, so Carlos says to Kimmy, says the rooms were chosen based on how she felt about you. So Kimmy says, well, I got caught in the crossfire with Destiny, Melody, and Tisha. So yeah, because I knew Destiny was coming, So Carlos says that there was a conversation with the girls mentioning Melody and this whole Jesus conversation. Do you know anything about that? So Melody's immediately like, oh hell, here we go with this bullshit. All right, so let me see if I got the clip for that. Melody's like, here we go with this bullshit. Kimmy was mad as hell. Okay, yeah. I think this is it. Let me see. Okay, yeah. We got to go here. I don't want to skip it, child. Lord, these damn clips, boy. And they don't damn put them in order like they should, so you got to, child, it's work. All right, so let's go, honey. Oh, let's unmute it, though.
Destiny came on the trip. And it was the first time this season that you and Destiny were able to be in the same room.
First time in years.
During the trip, you two did have a moment. And what I thought was nice is Melody is entering the house and Destiny, you mouthed to her that you were sorry.
With tears in her eyes.
And
I said, I'm sorry for what I had to do to you. That was my exact words.
Yeah. And then, but you also said to her too, like, y'all need to talk. Right?
No, she said we need to talk.
Y'all
I
need
said,
to
we'll
talk. We'll talk. And then you guys had a conversation. And then you guys left there at least with the understanding of like, you know what? It is what it is. Obviously, y'all won't be as close as y'all were, or maybe even friends. But y'all did leave on one accord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you think there's a chance for you to ever be friendly towards each other?
I think that the opportunity for Destiny and I to be friendly towards each other was when we left St. Thomas.
If you paint the picture to these ladies that I'm moving too fast and I'm coming on too strong, that's like giving somebody that you feel is stalking you your telephone number. So I'm like, why are we creating this narrative again of a needy person or a person that's doing too much?
Oh yes, on the St. Thomas trip, Destiny, everywhere I sat, Destiny was sitting next to me or right across from me. It was a lot. Every time we sat down somewhere to eat and all of that, we all talked about it. Destiny was either sitting next to me right across from me, and the whole time she would be whispering to me, talking to me the whole time. Run the camera. She would be, so did you know about this? Did you know about this?
No.
Did you know?
Text me on your phone.
So let me finish. I'm not done. This is
the entire time.
This, no ma'am. I text you the entire time because you're talking to me. Destiny is sitting here talking to me.
Ladies, we got to move on. So look, evidently nothing will get resolved with this tonight. Okay.
Period.
But stay locked.
What it is. Up and stuck.
Okay, hold on.
Always. So death do us part. Up and stuck.
Okay.
Crazy.
So Destiny came.
That's a crazy bitch right there, boy. I tell you. Don't leave your girl around me, true player for real. That's Destiny. Shit. That bitch is fucking crazy. That was like 5 personalities right there. I counted. Right there. This girl is very, very pressed. Like, damn, you want her that bad? Mel must have a coochie of gold. I'm sorry. Not to talk under her clothes. Mel just have a wop of gold. Damn. You came there with the idea probably you about to come down there and just butter her up and then up and smash her or something. Can I talk to you? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Ebony, who told Junior to do that to Ebony? Oh, that was Ronnie. She was on her Ronnie bullshit down there. Damn, Destiny. You went out sad, homie. Damn, Destiny. Mel is like, this bitch was like whispering shit to me. Like all 5 of her personalities was talking to me and I couldn't damn keep up. And she was trying to text my ass and didn't even have my fucking number. That's how crazy she was. Like, damn. She took some holy oil up in that bitch. For real. And put it in the microwave on about 27 minutes and pour it on her damn wig so she can calm her ass down. That's what they should have did to Destiny down there. She's doing too damn much. All right, so Carlos says the fans telling Melody that the fans says that you that the show kind of got to your head a bit much and that you like to compare yourself to Jesus. That's what Carlos is trying to say to Mel. Okay, I ain't agree with that. I mean, obviously she is the star of the show. She's doing the most on this show. I mean, if the rest of them ain't doing shit, then it is what it is. I mean, damn. They ain't. I mean, y'all had the same amount of time she did to level up. It's not her fault that she used the platform to her advantage, and the rest of y'all hoes sat back and just watched her do nothing. Watched her while y'all did nothing. All right, so let's go ahead and watch this clip.
There was
where Nell is getting questioned about Melody. All right, Nell is getting questioned about Melody in this God complex that Carlos is trying to throw on Melody. I didn't like that at all. Okay,
there's a scene where the ladies, you all were at the beach. There was a conversation about the word Jesus being brought up. And Nell made a comment that your fans have gotten to your head so much that you're now comparing yourself to Jesus.
Oh.
When you saw that, what did you think?
Ridiculous.
I made a damn joke like you did.
It was a joke. Okay, if it was a damn joke, we good.
Do you think Mel head has blown up?
Yeah.
Blown up how?
In what way?
I mean, she said it when we was out here on the beach. She's the queen, you know. No one is gonna
now,
be
who's
thrown.
always said that to me?
No, Shanita started saying that to
No,
you.
ma'am, I'm not talking about on the beach. There have been many conversations that Miss Nell has been a part of where she has said, I don't know why everybody won't just understand this male. Everybody need to fall in line and fall in place. Mel is this, Mel the queen of this. Everybody need to just play their role.
I've said you said this is your platform, and I said it is your platform.
I'm not
you
talking
asked me, did I say it's going to your head?
People falling in line. That way you said, so I'm repeating and playing.
He asked me if I said it went to your head, and that's why it hurted me so much when she downplayed to me like our friendship and everything. You could slide your ass all down that you.
Now come pick me up.
I'm not playing with you today. But there's times I've talked to her when she's been in vulnerable space, and I'm like, Mel, it's okay. I've always mentored to Mel and told Mel, you good. You got this.
Have I done that to you too, Miss Nell?
See, that's what you do.
I'm asking you.
That's what you do.
I'm asking. We have an exchange.
Nobody can be a mentor but Nell. That's what it's giving. No one can be a mentor but Nell. Mel is just saying, didn't I do that to you too? Didn't I offer the same things you offered me? So shit, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. So nobody else can mentor you.
There has been an exchange.
I have called you about Chris and Martell maybe once, but I've been there more so for you and Martell's situation or just you. So I'm not saying you haven't been there for me, but I don't want to do the back and forth.
Like, and I appreciate you, Miss Nell. I appreciate you.
But how did you think it was going to be received?
I appreciate you.
When
Hold on,
you
I want to
said-
make sure she hears me.
Oh.
I appreciate.
That means shut your ass up, Kimmy, and your $3 ponytail from Party City. Okay, ain't nobody asked you to jump once again. See, we didn't get this much energy from you the whole fucking season. Now you at the reunion, and girl, you just jumping in everybody's conversation. You trying to mentor Marquez on being a father. Now here you go jumping in Mel and Nell's bullshit. They ain't have shit to do with you. Sit there like you did all season and shut what they call the fuck up. Okay, for real. You and them damn prom earrings. Shut up, girl. Okay. Mel was like, shut your ass up.
Appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. You know, in our conversation that I said, having God, my mom, and my kids, that works for me. I hate that offended you. I already apologized to you when we had the conversation. And I'm letting you know right here that I appreciate you.
Well, thank you.
That was good.
I accept that.
Oh.
It's given that Nell don't really get the attention that she seeks from Chris at home. Maybe he give it too much of his attention in the damn DMs. It's given that she is emotionally needy when it comes to the women on this show and her friends, it seems. I don't know, Nell. I don't know, because every time you see Mel, you always throwing up this damn mentor bullshit. Like, that is starting to become annoying at this point. Like, okay, you gave her some good advice when she was going through some bullshit with Martell. That's what old bitches do when younger women are going through things. I'm just saying, if you got some good stuff to say, it's gonna get me out of my feelings if a nigga is treating me wrong and I come to you and you've been married for 187 years and you can tell me some shit. That's what old bitches do. So don't be running around here acting like you need a damn trophy or something, and that she got to always give your ass a hug and say, you know, oh, thank you, girl. Pat on the back. Thank you, girl, for mentoring me. Like, no, everybody can give everybody advice. It's starting to become annoying at this point, and it's starting to be like your ego need to be stroked every time you see Mel because you feel like she's superior to you and you the old bitch on the show. And that's what it's giving. Like, get that attention from your man, girl. Have Chris come home when he's supposed to and get them fucking DMs hollering at my subscribers and have him give you some attention right quick. So you ain't got to be running around. Can I mentor you? You were trying to do that shit with Tisha at your damn party, at your birthday party. I mentored you. That one time I mentored you. And you wouldn't stop until Tisha was like, okay, bitch, damn. Maybe you did mentor me. Just so you can shut up. Damn. I don't even want to hear the word mentor for the rest of the year. I promise you, y'all. I'm over the word mentor. Like, for real, I'm over it. Let's continue, y'all. I am over that shit. All right, so Mel says that there has been many conversations where people say that they had to fall in line. Of course, we saw that. All right, so Nell said it hurted me, child. Not hurted. You sound like Wanda here. Girl, it hurted me. Deep down in my soul, it hurted me that I couldn't mentor you. Why do people say hurted? Yeah, All right, so Nell says that I called you. We already heard about it. Let me skip down. Child. Why did I have to write all this shit out? All right, so Mel says to Nell, of course, she appreciate her. We heard that. All right, so Mel says this is the first time in years about her and Destiny. We saw that. Girl, we getting to the end of this thing. All right. So yeah, we already saw that. We saw that. Oh, child, I was writing when I didn't have to because I had the clip. All right, so let's get to this surprise guest. That's what we're really getting to. All right, so let's get to this surprised guest, child. All right, so the surprised guest is All right, so let's get into the surprise guest. So the surprise guest is coming out, which we already know is Stormi, right? I was like, y'all already spoiled that last episode. I mean, for the spoiler, when Stormi was coming out and she kind of peeped around the corner, like we already knew it was Stormi. Okay, I already knew it was her. She didn't even have to turn around. I didn't have to see her beak or nothing. I knew it was her. All right. So Carlos asked all the cast who they think it is. All right. Carlos asked all the cast, who y'all think it is? Who y'all think this surprise guest gonna be? They all clapping. They like, ooh, we don't know. All right. So Carlos, of course, asked, are y'all ready to see who the surprise guest is? They're all applauding. Everybody except Kimmy. Kimmy sitting there like somebody licked all the red off her candy, child. All right. Maybe she was focusing on that foreclosure. I don't know. But anyway, Carlos says to Martell, who do you think it is, Martell? Martell says, it's Mel's boyfriend. He's so fucking corny. Now, if for those of you that watched my video before, you already know, I'll go ahead and do my due diligence to play the shit again because we got it, okay? We got it. Let me get back to the main screen because I went ahead and recorded that so you guys can see it. So let's go ahead and play it because I saved it. Where Mel let him know, yeah, I do have a man. Where Martell said, oh, yeah.
Ready to see who our surprise guest is. Bring it on. Martell, who do you think it is? Melody's boyfriend.
You don't know who my boyfriend is.
I hope it's your boyfriend, all the stuff y'all been doing.
I'm so tired of him throwing out these things with
and don't say it ain't true. Don't say it's not true.
It's not cool. It's not, I have a man, but you don't know who that is.
I called her the wrong person. Melody, who you think it is?
Lance.
Oh.
Ronnie, what up, Ronnie?
You already.
Look at Prince Boots over there getting excited. All right, so one thing here that I missed whenever I talked about this before. I think Melody and Melody's security dude, Jason, I think they might have a case right here. Because that's defamation right there, Martell. See, there you go, running your damn mouth again. He was insinuating that Melody's bodyguard is her boyfriend and that she's running around doing inappropriate things with him. He's already filed a motion, y'all remember, in the courts saying that Melody was doing some inappropriate things with the bodyguard. And Ariana has also spoken up on the bullshit as well in terms of saying that she thinks that Melody is doing something with the bodyguard because she also posted the wedding picture of Jason and his wife. You guys remember that, okay? So, yeah, Martell is insinuating that Melody's boyfriend is her security guard. All right. So we'll play it one more time.
Ready to see who our surprise guest is. Yeah! Bring it on. Martell, who do you think it is? Melody's boyfriend.
You don't know who my boyfriend is.
I hope it's your boyfriend and all the stuff y'all been doing.
I'm so tired of him throwing out these things with
don't say it ain't true. Don't say it's not true.
Cool. It's not, I have a man, but you don't know who that is.
I called her the wrong person.
My question is, why do you care who she's dating when you got a whole baby? You got a whole trafficking victim, Martell. We call it that. Allegedly. You got a whole trafficking victim, okay, and a child that you didn't send to the sky. Okay, we'll say it that way. A child that you didn't send to the sky and a trafficking victim up over there that you taking care of, that you done ruined your family for. So you worried about who she's sleeping with and who she's messing with. Y'all been divorced for 6 years coming up. It's time for her to move on. It's time for her to date. Should she be single for the rest of her life while you running through women? Like, should she be single for the rest of her life and never find somebody that makes her happy and give her what she needs and tap that thing like she need to earn now and then because your ass won't able to do it? Because she already said she never ever had a orgasm when she was with your ass in the first damn place. So, hey, it's high time. If she's got a man that's giving her those things, I applaud it. And I said it before, baby, I can't wait to see you come out with your man when you do. Okay? I can't wait to see that. And I know Martell can't wait more than me. Okay? All right, so let's take that down. Yeah, I don't think that was any of his damn business if she has a fucking boyfriend or not. But, you know, Martell, he stay pressed like a pair of jeans over there, child. But let's get on into this, child. All right, so next, let's get into the next clip, and then we're going to commentate on that as well. Let's take that out. Remove from studio because we won't need y'all no more, child. I'm going to save that clip because I might need it again. I don't know. I might be feeling a little petty tomorrow. All right. So, of course, they're going to bring out this damn guest. All right. Like I said, which we already know who this person is. Martell saying that he hopes that it's Melody's boyfriend. Melody, of course, already got on his ass about that. All right. So, and too, y'all know that Martell also tried to say that Devin Keith, we talked about that too, was Mel's boyfriend and was dead ass wrong on that. Okay. Carlos then says, I asked the wrong person. Melody says that she thinks that it's going to be Lance sitting there. All right. So Destiny, of course, is sitting there looking crazy, staring at Melody like she's undressing her with her eyes. I said, look at you, Ronnie. You're acting fucking crazy again. All right. So Carlos said, what is that? Okay. Melody says, because it's next to Destiny. Okay. So, he says, why is that? Why do you think it's going to be Lance? Melody said, because the seat is seated next to Destiny. Destiny smiles from ear to ear at Melody, okay, like she want to run over there, like I said, and tongue kiss in the damn mouth, looking crazy as hell. All right, so Carlos then says to Marceau, who do you think is going to be Marceau? Marceau says that he thinks it is going to be Wanda because it's a dark chair. He gonna go with a joke. Everybody starts laughing. Carlos brings out the guest, which we all know is Stormi. All right, so in her bullfrog green color, child, with lots of back fat. All right. She, of course, out as you guys can see, she had a tummy tuck done. Stormi's had some work. She look okay. She look all right. No homo. All right. She had a little tummy tuck. But maybe it wasn't in the budget to have the Brazilian back lift, so because she had a lot of back fat in that dress, and I ain't like that. I said, damn, you was killing the girls in the front, but in the back, it was giving too much back fat. And maybe you didn't have enough budget in the in the budget for that damn beak to get shaved down. I would have thought that you'd got your damn nose chopped down before you got the tummy tuck, but go off. You do what you want to do with your money. All right. Your little panty line was showing in that dress as well. You might should have wore a thong in that dress because the little butt part was a little tight and you can see your panty where your panty line started and stopped. But yeah, her hair was slayed though. I can't even talk about the hair. The hair was giving, girl. Okay, whoever did your hair gave. Your makeup was looking good. All right, they did your nose and all that good. I can still tell, yeah. But anyway, so Stormi walks out, child, and Destiny is cheering the loudest, like Stormi is her woman, child. She's cheering the loudest, like that is her woman, child. I said, child, why is you cheering this loud? Lord God. Saying, yeah, this Destiny. Yes. Yes. Girl. Come on out. I was like, oh, Lord. So Carlos says he hasn't seen her in like 8 episodes, meaning Stormi. And he tells her that he appreciates her showing up to the reunion, okay? All right, because she's busy not giving people their orders right now. So Stormi says that she loved it. I love this. Oh, I love this. This is nice. I just love this child coming in on the fake shit. Oh, I just love this girl. And they were like, oh, okay. She said, this is just nice. Everybody just looks so nice. I just love this. I was like, oh, okay. So Destiny child, she is like staring at Stormi, like all weird, like she just want to eat her alive. And I was just like, oh, girl. She was looking like Respucia girl in the movie Norbit when Respucia was staring at that damn cake. And she said, I ain't had no damn cake. And cake was all around her damn mouth. That's how she was staring at Stormi. I was like, oh, shit. Are you going to bite her or lick her, girl? Because it's giving weird vibes. But let's get into the clip, though. Don't believe me. Look at the clip, girl.
So what's going on with you? Because, you know, you've been on the show and then you decided to walk away from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Indeed. Why is that?
Life just got really busy. I ended up being the first person on TikTok to have $1 million live stream. Since then, I have become the #1 live seller in the entire United States on any live selling platform. And it has had me everywhere. And then you guys saw it. You saw what my mom had to say about me getting arrested and what comes with the back end of it. It was just like, before I even came to Love and Marriage, people knew me from my brand, Canvas Beauty. And the negativity that came from like certain fans of the show, it was just more than I wanted to deal with while I was doing something so astronomical. And that's the table that I was building at TikTok. But I love the show. I love the people here. And I wish I could have stayed. It just was, was either or for me.
You know, kudos to you. Kudos to Courtney. Is he too scared to come out and say hi to us, child?
Courtney went never with
just when Courtney was
here for me.
No, Courtney was being messy.
That is true. No. What she's saying is true.
What?
He was here for me.
He was not really.
No, but he was warming up. Like, did y'all feel like Courtney was warming up a little bit, like being with the fellas?
A little bit.
He was natural. He's a natural.
Yeah. He has so much potential.
Yeah, he ain't.
All right, well, thank you for stopping by, my love.
Thank y'all for having me.
So what's going on?
Courtney was not trying to be coming out there. She said Courtney pretty much came on the show for her. He really wasn't down for this bullshit. He just was not down. And you could tell he was always kind of disconnected every time they showed him on the show anyway. Like he just rather be somewhere else, but he was just doing this shit for her. And you could tell, all right? So of course, Carlos asked Stormi, do you love the people here? And she was like, of course, and Stormi, she's kind of looking around at everybody. She's like, yeah, of course I love everybody, okay? But I didn't like how she kind of subliminally threw in there that, and she was talking about Melody's fan base, kind of, drove her away from the show. But, girl, you kind of lying a little bit. You drove yourself from the show when you went live at the damn warehouse with that damn dog running around with that lampshade on his head, bleeding everywhere, okay? And you was cussing out the door at one of the bloggers over there. You kind of did that to yourself. But hey, that's what it is. All right, so Stormi says, of course, she left because of the negativity on the show from the fans. Production then rolls tape on Stormi and her journey on the show. They show the police going to the warehouse. We're talking about the police come to the warehouse with a warrant, which I think that shit was fake. All right, because I'm hearing that there was no arrest. She was saying that her arrest, her having to be arrested. She's also speaking on to Courtney. She's speaking to Courtney about them having the process of surrogacy going on. She actually crying about the mugshot that she had to take when she got arrested. I ain't never seen nobody get arrested and still get to keep their cell phone and record in the back with the damn handcuffs on, but go off. And then Betty Kruger, her mama child, telling Stormi that that's her fault for being on the damn show because people elevate Melody and then try to bring everybody else down. So when they said that, when Betty Kruger, okay, pit bull face Betty Kruger said that bullshit about Mel, of course, production doing what they supposed to do, put the camera on Melody down on the little bottom screen down there. Melody was like, girl, bye. All right. Mel was trying to hear that bullshit. So Stormi is then talking to Courtney about they're in the warehouse and she's talking to Courtney about possibly moving to LA because they love it there. And Courtney, he co-signs that by saying, yeah, I like it there too, or we're gonna buy a house there. It's given that Stormi makes all the decisions between them. It's kind of what it's given, because he was more so asking her, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna move there? Are we gonna buy a house there? Like, that would be a decision that, you know, the both of you make, but maybe because she's the money maker there, maybe she is the decision maker in their marriage. That's what it gives. Okay. Carlos then asked Stormi, is she pregnant? And I was just like, bitch, you didn't see her waist when she sashayed out here. Stormi says, no, she is not pregnant. But she did hint at having a surrogate and possibly having a child next year via surrogacy. Okay, so everybody applauds on that because they know that that's been her journey, and that's something that she's been very happy about because she's talked about it to everyone. So Carlos then said that, did you and Courtney actually move to LA? Stormi says, no, we're between New York and LA because I'm so busy right now. So Carlos indirectly asked her if she's going to be coming back and why she actually left the show. All right. So Stormi says, you know, I'm busy. I've been really busy here lately. And first ever on TikTok, you know, I have over $1 million, $1 million live streams. And, you know, I'm the highest number live seller out there right now. And I've just kind of been everywhere. It's taking me everywhere. So I really don't have time to be on the show pretty much. So she's outgrown the show, according to her. And of course, she did put in there the negativity was a bit too much for her. And she's right now focusing on building her brand. Okay. All right. So next scene is they're going to talk about Kiki and her passing. I also pulled up because this shit was done for the show. And that's what I said about Tisha. I cannot with the fake shit. And I said in my other video, for those of you that did not watch it, all of the cast, okay, was only there for this little memorial thing that Tisha put together so that she wouldn't look like a fucking fool on this damn reunion, being that the announcement was made that Stormi actually paid for Kiki's funeral versus her fucking family. And I told you guys 3 of which are employed by Kingdom Reigns and OWN. That would be Marceau, Tisha, and Wanda. So out of the 3 of you guys, including her family, because it's a bunch of y'all Moors, and I said before, all y'all could have came together and put at least, you know, $200, $300, $400 down. If you didn't want to do an expensive funeral, then you guys could have still put her away nice enough. And then I said before, Carlos King should have done that shit and just paid for it. Like, Stormi should not have beat you paying for Kiki's funeral because that was your fucking employee. And if you knew that they were having financial difficulties, Carlos didn't even put a post out about Kiki. And that shit was very irresponsible and very, very disrespectful. That was some disrespectful bullshit. This girl was on this show and gave you ratings. When she threw that cup of drink in Tisha's face, bitch, the ratings were up on that episode. I'm just going to say it. Kiki put the ratings where they needed to be when she was on there because Kiki was not afraid to go there. And that's one of the issues that Tisha had with Kiki being on the show. She became a fan favorite. So Carlos, if anything, you should have given her that respect and said, look, she might not have been my favorite cast member, but bitch, listen, I got this. Send the bill to me. I got it. Flowers, all that shit. I got it. Stormi shouldn't have had to do that. I mean, quiet as kept, Tisha and Stormi really weren't feeling each other like that. They weren't even on speaking terms because Tisha was stealing Stormi shit. Okay, from her Canvas Beauty. We already know that. They fell out about that. So for Tisha to sit her ass over there, miss, we're all millionaires, and I'm going to keep saying it. I know people saying, well, yeah, I'm going to keep saying it. Because how the fuck do you sit on national television and say you're a millionaire, but you can't put money together to put your niece $15,000, $15,000, $15,000 ain't gonna set you back. It's not even gonna scratch the surface if you're millionaires. It's just not. You fake millionaires claiming to be about that dollar and your asses are fucking broke. But then want to sit on that, them meters is broke. Over here, the money is just raining, girl. Okay? You didn't lift a finger, Carlos, but you sat there and you gave some fake tears as well. And I didn't like that shit. I thought it was very fake. All right, Marceau, you show no emotion. And that's your fucking sister-in-law who you said you cared about and helped. But your ass didn't shed not one you didn't show not 1 ounce of a fuck when it came to Kiki and the discussion of Kiki. Everybody else around you crying, you gave no fucks because you were one of the people who also helped tear her down on this fucking show. You brought on the show about Kiki being on drugs to deflect from the fact that your ass was out here fucking cheating on Tisha. And we all know that. We all know that. And Tisha follows suit by saying, yeah, you know, Kiki was stealing some of my pills after I had my baby back in 2000, whatever. Bitch, how long ago was that? Macy and Mildew is how old now? And you bringing that bullshit up now? Girl, get the out of here. That's your sister cousin. And you let your husband talk shit about your sister cousin on national television. And you let that shit fly. Then you get up here on that fake ass tears. You won't wiping shit. But Maybelline off your damn face. All right, so the memorial that Tisha did, like I said, was for TV. All right. Tisha didn't even go, as you guys may not have known, Tisha didn't even go to the wake for Kiki. Did y'all know that? Tisha did not even go to the wake for Kiki. Wanda got to the damn funeral late and walked her ass up there to go look at Kiki and then went and sat down. Tisha was crying the loudest at the fucking funeral because of that guilt was eating her ass up. And Marceau had to be consoling her and calming her ass down because she was fucking losing it at the funeral. Okay? Because one of my subscribers were there and I will not reveal who it was. I will not reveal who it was. I already did a live about the shit. Matter of fact, if y'all follow me, then you know I'm not capping. You know I'm not telling out one lie. Tisha, they said, was losing her shit. If y'all looked at the pictures that I shared after the funeral, Tisha looked like she hadn't slept in fucking days because it's like her ass was, it's like a movie was replaying in her mind for the way she treated Kiki. When you tell your cousin, your sister cousin, who you say you're close to, that she's unalive to you on national fucking television, what do you think the viewers are going to think? What are we going to think? What do you want us to think? And then you're going to sit up there and say, I don't really care what they think. Girl, you should care. You and your mama talk a whole heap. That mean a lot of shit about Kiki. Wanda even said in her live that she wasn't even going to go to her funeral. Y'all remember? She was ranting and raving. I don't know if she was drunk or what. But she was talking mad shit about Kiki, about her mama, her daddy, Greasy Grandma, everybody. She went all up and down Kiki's family tree talking shit about her. And when that girl passed away, Wanda was over there writing a fucking poem with all misspelled words and ran on sentences, trying to show how she felt. And the shit is too late. You treated that girl like shit while she was alive. And then you try to run back and fix that shit. It was too late. It was too late. It's too late. It's too fucking late. All right. Production rose tape on Kiki and Tisha and the white BMW. All right. Y'all remember that BMW that they said they bought for their son, MJ. All right. They're talking. They said, oh, this is the same street that we had our first apartment on. You guys remember that? Marceau, of course, no emotion while they're showing this. He just sitting there like, oh, yeah, are we done? Can we move on to the next thing? That's how he was looking like. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a damn, and he didn't give a slice of a fuck about what they were talking about with Kiki. He just did not. All right. Destiny, she's been over crying. Okay. Maurice, he starts crying. Stormi is emotional. All right. So at the memorial, they show the memorial where Maurice says that Kiki is the most supportive mom. He's very tearful while he's talking. Said that he's never that he's always seen Kiki there for her kids and that she's always shown up for her kids, meaning that she was a great mother. Okay. And I've always heard it about her as well, that she's a good mother. She loved her kids. All right. Tisha is been over fake crying, trying to wipe some tears, trying to cry, child. And the shit was just like, nope, bitch, not today. You're not going to play us today. All right. So a scene with Kiki and Melody is shown where Melody is at her house and Kiki is there. Melody looks like she's packing up some of her packages to send out to some of her buyers from her 7th Avenue. Kiki looks like she might be helping her pack. I'm not sure. Whenever they show Melody, it makes her emotional. She kind of parts her lips like this in order to kind of stop herself from crying. But you could tell that she was very emotional about that. Okay. Let's see. At the memorial, child, Deacon DUI, which is Maurice, he says a prayer. I'm like, you last person need to be praying, nigga. Won't you just get a DUI? Anyway, he says, Father God, in the name of Jesus. Then he goes in. I was just like, who even knew you knew how to pray? Nigga, as trash as you are. But anyway, so Maurice does a prayer. The cast, of course, have these little floating things that they're going to put in the little lake where they're having it. And I actually have the actual video. I'm gonna show it to you guys here in a second after I kind of narrate it. So you have like these little floaters and they're writing a message to Kiki on these floaters with the little lights on them that they're going to put in the water for Kiki. They have this huge life-size picture up there of Kiki on this stand by the lake. They lit the floaters and they're putting them on the ground for now as they, I guess, have some words for Kiki. So it was, of course, for the TV. It was, of course, for Love and Marriage Huntsville because none of the other family was there, only the cast members. Hell, even Trish and Ken was there. Even Trish and Ken was there. And they asked weren't even on the fucking show when Kiki passed away. So that's how I know that this was all for TV. Okay. This was all for TV. Destiny was there. Lance was there. Nell was there. Chris was there. Did I see Martell? I don't think I saw Martell there. But Martell, he sat there through this whole time when they were talking about Kiki. He didn't have no tears. He was just sitting there straight face. But then again, Satan don't cry. So, I mean, shit. All right, so let's get into this next scene. Child, you know Satan don't be crying out here. So Martell won't about to be shedding no damn tears with his evil ass. Let's get into this clip, child. For those of you that miss Kiki, you guys may be a little emotional because they're going to be showing some moments. You're going to get to see Kiki in this post, all right, in this video. So rest in peace to Kiki Jabbar. Let's go.
So Tisha, you decided to put together the memorial in honor of Kiki. And if I ask you anything that's uncomfortable, please tell me to stop, okay?
Okay.
How are things now with you and the family since the passing?
My only concern is just her kids. That's it. Like, nobody else matters to me. I've always had a great relationship with her kids. And so I just want to make sure I keep that relationship going. And she's been my sister that I never had. And I hate that the moment she had on the show, nobody got a chance to really witness that side of our relationship. And so, of course, people are running with what they saw, you know, what happened on the show. And that was hurtful, too. But at the end of the day, she was my first cousin. She was my sister cousin. And we had a relationship. And no matter what the hurt and the things that everybody else got a chance to see on the show, it was always love there. And for that, I'm going to honor her. And I'm going to pay my respect to her. And I'm going to do my part. And nobody can stop that.
Who stopped you from going to the balloon release for Kiki? Because your ass wasn't fucking there. That's your sister cousin. All that other shit don't fucking matter when a person is gone. You were not at the balloon release. You did not go to the wake. And that was diagonal across the street from Black. So that's no fucking excuse. The funeral home where they said they had Kiki's body was diagonally across the street from Black, which is your business. And you didn't even step your ass up in there. They said Wanda was not there as well at the wake, from what I was told. And you sat in the back at the funeral. If you family, why you didn't sit up front? If that's your sister cousin, you should have been on the first or second row. So what was up with that? Because you were sitting in the back, according to what I was told. Crying your damn eyes out. And Marceau had to console your ass because you about to fucking lose it up in there. Because you knew you talk shit. But then my thing is this. You said your main concern is for Kiki's children. All the things that you said about their mother on national television, do you not think these kids watch their mama on TV? Do you not think that they watch the interaction between you and Kiki and the things that you said about their mother? Oh, Kiki is dead to me. That's what you said on TV, girl, about your sister cousin. The person that grew up with you. You said that shit. You sat up there and talked about this girl being on drugs. You tore Kiki down. You came for this girl's image to make her look a certain type of way in order to make yourself feel better. You did that shit. And that was so fucking foul. And now that shit is eating you alive when your ass sitting up here looking like Harambe in a wig. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't want to go there. I didn't go there. This shit is so fucking crazy. This is so crazy. You said that shit on national fucking TV. That's on tape, bitch. That's forever. You can't erase that. So don't sit up here and try to make it seem like the fans push that shit. No, baby, we just repeated what you said. You act like you couldn't stand to see Kiki on the show. When Kiki came to Texas and tried to apologize to you, Tisha, you immediately shut it down as soon as you saw her walk in the door. Your whole disposition changed. This your sister cousin, remember? She done flew her ass from Huntsville, Alabama, all the way to fucking Texas to apologize and fix that shit with you. And you still had a fucking attitude. You still walked out of the room and did not want to fix that shit with her. So spare me this, you don't give a fuck about what nobody else say and how they feel. You still going through that shit. You still going through it. And you really might want to watch your mouth when you talk about you don't give a fuck about nobody else, just them kids. Because those kids come from Amin and Kiki. That's their father, and their mother is not here. They don't have their mother here anymore. They have their father to rely on. They miss their mother. So when you talk ill about their father, you're talking about them. So you might want to think about that shit, because that's what the fuck your mama do. And I got a problem with that shit. And I'm saying, I don't even mean to get upset again. I'm about family. I'm about family. I done told you, I got some family members that get on my fucking nerves. But let me get a phone call that something is wrong. We need some money for somebody. I got you. Because it ain't that fucking deep. I don't think about it like that to where I can't sleep at night and I'm tossing and turning. I'm not losing sleep over bullshit. I'm just not going to do it. Tisha needs to learn how to forgive and move the fuck on. I don't know. Well, we do know who raised you, girl. Your mama is the same way. And that shit is so crazy. You don't let the sun go down on your wrath. That's in the Bible. And I don't even like to just bring the Bible in like that. You don't let the sun go down on your wrath. If you owe somebody an apology, you give it to them. What if Kiki would have got in her car and had a fucking accident and wouldn't have been here? That would have tore you up. And it's tearing you up the way she passed away, that you did not get a chance to go to this girl and apologize and fix that shit. So now you're trying to do everything that you can to make it right and look right now that she's gone. And the last thing that you probably remember saying to her was some fucked up shit. And I'm saying it. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. You want to do a memorial. They had one and your ass won't fucking there. If you love her, put your differences and your pride aside and you go there and you stand there for your sister cousin. And you represent for you, Macy and Mildew, and your stupid ass husband who kept this shit going along with your stupid ass mama. Oh, I'm going to get a lot of heat behind this video. But this is how many fucks I give y'all. That's 0. That's 0. Stop that shit, yo. Stop that. Ooh. But then you want to sit up there and give people advice on how they should forgive and move on. You're not a forgiving person. You're very mean. You're a mean girl. You're jealous-hearted, Tisha, and you hold on to shit. And you store it for when you need it in order to try to blast people like your fucking mama. And you need to get over that. Because it's going to be the death of you one day. It is. It really is. That shit is. That is. Oh, girl. She's hurt by what people said that they saw on the show. That's what she's saying. No, bitch, you hurt by the way you treated your cousin and everybody saw that shit and keep reminding you. That's what you hurt from. Not what we saying. Says she's always had love for Kiki and nobody can stop that. Nobody ever tried to stop that. I mean, quiet as kept. People tried to, make you fix that shit. You didn't want to forgive her for throwing that shit in your face. And the reason she threw the shit in your face, and not that I'm promoting violence, the girl spoke to you at Marie's house. But you had a chip on your shoulder then, and you did not have a forgiving heart, and she threw that shit in your face and woke you up. Yes, she did. That's exactly what happened. Kiki spoke to you. Kiki was kissing your ass indirectly because she wanted to make that shit right. And maybe she knew. Sometimes people know that they're not going to be here anymore. Maybe she had a premonition that, hey, I'm not going to be here. No. Let me try to fix this shit with my cousin. This girl done flew all over the fucking place trying to apologize in your stupid ass. And you holding on to it, because you can. Then you're going to sit up here. I don't care what the viewers say. Nobody's going to stop me. Well, I mean, what can you do now? You can do as many memorials that you can do. But the bottom line is, if you didn't fix that shit, it's forever on your heart. She is not, you are not allowing her to rest in peace because you didn't fix that shit. And it's going to forever be in your heart. She's probably visiting you. Y'all know people that are not here on earth anymore. Their spirits visit you. They do. Kiki's probably visited her and will not allow her to have peace for the way that she's treated her. And that's sad. You guys grew up like sisters. Yeah, people that are not here anymore, they will visit you. Especially when you're doing wrong. Tisha she probably can't sleep at night. Wanda either. I told y'all that live Wanda looked rough. Wanda looked rough like she hadn't slept, baby, because she talked a whole lot of shit. She looked like she hadn't slept in days either. That should have come back on you, I'm telling you. But my thing is, Tisha, you sat up there and you had a whole full-fledged argument the last reunion with Stormi and said, all of us, Stormi, don't act like that. Don't act like you're the only one out here popping. All of us are millionaires up here. And the same person that you sat up there and ran your fucking mouth to, the same person had to come through for your family member while you sat up on stage trying to act like you were somebody that you were not. And at the end of the day, you didn't have the fucking money to bury your sister cousin like you should have. And you had to eat your words, and the embarrassment of you sitting up here. Yeah, you had to drop your head and fake cry because the embarrassment of it all, where you started running around here talking about you a fucking millionaire and you didn't have the money to bury somebody you say that you love. If her family didn't have it, you should have did that shit. Period. Period. Wanda, you should have threw in something too. Go blow up some potatoes in your truck, bitch. Sell them hoes and put it towards Kiki's funeral. Whatever. Flowers, whatever. Whatever. Go chase some squirrels and make some squirrel subs. I don't give a fuck. Go do what you got to do and put the money towards your niece, who you say you love. Now, so, oh, that's my favorite niece. That's my niece. I love her. Let me write a poem for her. She needed to hear that poem when she was here. You ever heard give people their flowers while they're here? They can't smell that shit when they're gone. They can't. They can't. Okay? It's okay to not fuck with a person no more, but make that shit nice. Okay? Make it understood. I don't fool with you no more. You don't fool with me. I don't have no hate in my heart for you. I just don't fuck with you no more. That's how I am. I ain't think about that shit. I ain't mad at you. If I see you, I can speak. I just ain't gonna fuck with you no more. That's just how I feel. But when I go and lay my head down at night, this shit ain't on my conscience. And that's how you have to be, because you never know if a person will be here tomorrow or not. Okay? Period. Let that be a lesson for your ass. All right? But then again, Tisha tries to preach forgiveness to the people on the stage and everybody watching the show. But of course, like I said, she don't forgive. All right. Tisha is living in guilt right now. Kiki is not resting in peace because she's visiting all the people who try to fuck her up and fuck her life up. For real. She is. She is. Wanda was over there misspelling shit, cussing and all that. Still trying to make that shit up. But anyway, not saying they ain't love them, but you know, actions do speak louder than words. That's all I'm saying. All right. So they bring out the champagne at the end, because that's the end of it. As you guys can see, after Stormi announced that she paid for the funeral and all that, they bring out the champagne and they say happy 45th birthday to Marceau. I was like 45. I thought the nigga was 54 because he looked old in the face. So I'm stressing him out. Child, all them loans that Tisha and them taking out. I don't know. Carlos says, thank you for being in all the women's business, Marceau. Okay, everybody starts laughing, of course. They actually do a toast, and Carlos says to see you for next season. So I guess they're going to have a next season. But from what I'm told, they're just filming for right now. And of course, the season has not begun. So they're just filming scenes from what I'm hearing, because they're trying to figure out how they're going to put this shit together now that Melody decided in December that she was quitting. Okay. Because she decided that in December. All right. So I have the clip from the memorial, because it's been posted. Let's go ahead and watch that before we get out of here. I do rate that reunion, that part 3. I give it a 7. I mean, I'm generous. I'm being generous. All right, so let's go ahead and watch the so Tisha, she puts this rest up. She puts this, you know, coincidentally after the reunion shows. I ain't seen none of this shit prior. Or maybe they couldn't because it's going to show on the show. But this is what Tisha put together for Kiki's memorial. Okay. They try to spell Kiki, child. All right, so let's get into it. And this is all just a cast. So obviously this was for TV. No music, of course. So we'll just watch. That's the cast. Wanda is there. That's Wanda right there, child. You see the cameraman. Let's pause it. All right, you see Kimmy Maurice, Nell and Chris. There's Lance. There's Trish and Ken. I'm not sure who that is. Not sure who that is. That's Wanda, and I think that's Tisha. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. So then they're just showing pictures. They're playing music, but they're showing pictures of Kiki and Tisha together, child. And that's the little floater things that they did where they wrote a message on it to put into the water for Kiki. That's all the cast, child. So that's the little memorial that Tisha put together for Kiki when they already had one for her balloon release and all, and then she didn't even go. But ain't that something? Look at Kiki. And they look so much alike. It's so fucking crazy. It's like you looking at yourself. The genes are so damn strong. Like, why you can't forgive this girl? Like, damn, girl. Could have forgave this girl. You let a TV show break y'all up. You let a TV show fuck up y'all relationship like that. That's sad. But that's it. That's the memorial that Tisha put together, child. It don't look like she put a lot of thought into it, but go off, okay? It don't look like a millionaire put this together, but go off. All right. But that's it. That's it. They said, where's Stormi since she was close to her? They didn't show Stormi. Maybe she was on TikTok, child. I don't know. I don't know. It's Trish and Ken was there. Stormi was not there. All right. I don't know. But Kiki is missed. So shout out to Kiki Jabbar. Okay. Her personality, everything about her will be missed. All right. Prayers to her kids as they're still dealing with the loss of their mom. Because you know this shit don't get easy, honey. You lose your mother. I've never lost my mother. I lost my father, but I've never lost my mother. So the shit does not get easier. Every holiday, every birthday, you're gonna remember that. But as the years go on, you get stronger and stronger. And you know, you move, you don't really move on. You just deal with. You start to be able to live with the loss that you have with that person. Okay, I'll say it that way. You don't really get over that shit. You learn to live with that person not being there anymore. Okay, so that is it, guys, for the reunion review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay, I know I kind of had a little potty mouth tonight, but this was kind of near and dear. Y'all know when I get to talking about family and stuff, I'm big on family. I love family. My family is very, very close. Like I said, I got some cousins that piss me the fuck off sometimes, but we cousins. I love them down. And let somebody say something crazy about them, and Caramel is damn cuss them out. All right, damn sure will. All right, and that's how you're supposed to be with family, honey. You fall out, but you fall right back in. And that's just how that shit be. Don't never let nobody pull you away from family, because you don't get another family. You just don't. You get another family. You're going to have some of them heathens, so they're going to piss you off. But that's still your family. What can you do? All right. But let's get out of here, guys. I love you guys down. Tomorrow, of course, is a holiday. What is it? President's Day? Yes. The kids here are out of school all week. I was like, Lord, why? Lord, why? Okay. So, of course, I'll be off tomorrow because it is a holiday. So I will be still popping in. Probably not at 7 because I do want to sleep in a little bit, but we still going to have Car Chronicles. All right. Love you guys down. I will see you guys tomorrow. Look for your notifications. All right. And I will hit you guys multiple times tomorrow because I know it's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about. All right. So y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you to Belle Wilson. Hold on. So Belle Wilson, Scorpion Miss, Tyra, and KBR. Thank y'all so much for doing a great job of modding over here. Thank you to True TV Podcast. Thank you to Sunny Days. Thank you to Purple Unicorn, Dear Retalk Show, Miss Hills ATL, Boss Lady Brand, Girlfriend Chronicles. Thank you and love seeing her. Did I miss anybody? Did I miss any content creators? Because I know sometimes Chef Don, if he popped in, thank you, Chef, if you popped in over here, because I know sometimes he'll pop in and out. But thank you all so much for supporting the video. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you've not done so. All right. Love you guys down. All right. Let's get out of here and play our favorite song. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.